We switched.
Best.
Is that bright enough? I don't know if I can see the green.
Yes. I mean, for us, yes.
I can't. Hello. Welcome to Monster of the Week. I'm the Warden. It is my job.
You're too young.
It is my job to keep all the
Much better.
monsters and creatures that we may encounter in this world. Make sure they do not get out.
Mm.
The last time we met our hunters, they had just gone to the Montague family estate, where they met Martin's family. A cheery bunch of old people who were just the most loving.
Cheery is not the word I would use.
It's pretty accurate.
Maybe irritable,
It's the most accurate.
moronic, psychotic,
I think
old.
very compassionate, patient.
They're all.
I mean,
they
one
are
of those
definitely
family
all of
members
those
might
things.
describe that.
Over
Um,
100.
Bastards.
When after
Over
they do
100
this,
years old.
In good health.
They start to talk to Martin about the stain he has given to their reputation, which he politely and aggressively declines. They take Evelyn, Martin's niece, down into the largest and most powerful oubliette in the world, the Abyss Vault. Where they do this, as they're doing this, Elizabeth and Scott and Hannah go off to the library for a little bit. After this occurs, Athena gets into one of the cages in this oubliette, where a dimensional door is stored, and the monster begins the process in leaving. Currently, where we ended, Scott had just gotten the master code from Martin's father and is rushing downstairs. Going to start there. Scott, you were rushing down the stairs.
Why am I rushing downstairs?
Well, you hear
Oh, yeah.
what is happening.
You also felt the presence of the monster too.
And
Oh,
you
yes.
felt the presence of the monster downstairs.
Okay, Patrick, I'll get down there quickly.
I'm waltzing down the stairs.
I'm waltzing down the stairs.
And you go. You find the door.
Like, can I see inside or no?
No.
Okay. I will say the master code. Pumpernickel.
Doesn't work because that's not the master code.
What is the master code then?
You say the master code and you go in.
What's the master code, Patrick?
You say the master code and you go in. Where you find Athena by one of these doors. The room is completely frozen inside of the cage. Elizabeth and Martin and Matthias are standing out there. And Elizabeth and Martin, you see Scott run through the door. Athena is
Hannah
with you
heavily
guys.
debating on whether or not
Or
to
Hannah.
shoot Athena.
Hannah is with you guys.
Patrick, Hannah debating really heavily whether or not to shoot Athena.
Correct.
It's a very hard debate.
And I believe Hannah's inner demons are winning.
Yes. Oh, what's going on down here? I don't know where that voice came from, but we're going with it.
Oh, nothing of worry. It's just that Athena's mind has been allegedly sent elsewhere, and her body has been invaded and held by some primordial entity for quite some time.
This isn't water, but I'll drink it anyway.
Yes, Scott, I know.
Hmm.
Okay. Elizabeth, you know what's going on?
I think I just explained. Did I
Martin?
imagine that?
Martin? That was the worst explanation I've ever heard. We're going to Elizabeth now.
You have heard way worse.
Yes,
From
but
Scott.
not currently. What?
We are trying to get the creature out of Athena.
I thought we did that already.
So did I.
It's back. Okay. How do we open that cage?
I need to go. There's a code and it's not working.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna say the master code.
It's a panel.
I'm gonna say the master. I'm gonna
You walk over
type
to the
down the master code.
to the panel and say something, and nothing happens.
Damn it! Type.
It opens.
I like you did a sound effect, but it didn't go through the microphone.
It opens.
Thank you. The door to the cage with the door.
What?
The door to the cage with the door. What's confusing here?
Yes.
Okay. That's gonna run over and grab Athena.
Well, currently everything is frozen.
Oh. What does that mean?
So you go up.
Oh, in time?
No. It's covered in ice.
Oh. I see.
You
No,
start
I
to
didn't
run
know
up
that.
and trip,
Yeah.
falling on your butt. It really hurts.
So what do I find down?
No.
You made me do oops, Patrick. That wasn't my fault. I'm kidding. We're not doing that. We're not starting with that.
So if I remember correctly, my plan was to put her back into the oubliette.
Correct.
Okay, and that's what I'm going to try to do.
All right.
It's as the door opens, I'm going to take the oubliette and I'm going to try to put her back in it.
Okay. Martin, what are you doing?
Martin is. What's Evelyn doing?
She's currently in her cage, just leaning against the glass with this force field, looking into the other one with a big grin on her face.
I'm disappointed she doesn't have an M name.
Enjoying the show.
Oh yes.
Do you have any input?
She should have been called Maleficent.
Duck.
Duck.
Yeah, Martin Duck.
Okay, so Scott, Hannah, and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Can all three of you? What is Scott and Hannah doing? What are Scott and Hannah doing?
Scott's currently on his butt.
Oh yes, correct. What's Hannah doing?
Hannah was having her rifle ready just in case anything happens.
Understood. Can
And Elizabeth was preparing to try to shove Athena into the oubliette.
right.
Correct.
Can Hannah and Elizabeth both roll act under pressure?
All right.
Okay. What's that use?
Okay.
Oh, goody.
I got a 7.
9, which is still just a moderate success, but
Oh.
still, it's not a failure.
Okay. So you both got. Okay.
We both give you a worse out hard choice or price to pay.
Correct. Hannah,
Yes.
first you have two options.
All
One.
right.
You can pull that trigger and shoot Athena. Or
Mhm.
two, you can duck.
Contemplation. Duck.
Elizabeth,
Yeah,
you can put Athena into the oubliette, or you can duck.
I'm putting her whatever into the oubliette.
Understood. So, as you notice Athena is the monster in Athena's body, the ice is cracking, it's starting to break. Elizabeth, you pull, she starts to move into the oubliette when the ice shatters, flying everywhere. You're going to take 1 point of harm.
All right.
But you do pull her into the oubliette.
I just kind of am holding it and just kind of looking around, listening.
Did Elizabeth get hit or something?
I got poked with some ice, yeah, but I'm fine.
I see. And I'm just going to quickly, after ducking, head over to Elizabeth. Are you all right?
I've
Is
had
everything okay? All right.
Yes. We have. So using whatever the process is that me and Martin use, did Athena go into the human section or the fiend devil section?
Human.
So her body is what counts in this instance.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm taking her into. Is there another empty room? Like a little cage thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm putting the oubliette in there, and I'm locking it in there for now.
Okay.
Okay. And then we just have to do a very powerful exorcism. At least that's where Elizabeth's mind would go. Does that seem viable for what's going on right now?
Yes.
Okay.
It seemed viable before.
Yes, but we're doing a much more powerful version. And I'm going to just start listing ingredients off that hopefully the Montague estate will have because they're monster hunters.
Yes.
I'm going to start making.
Where-
as
where is our
Matthias
Athena?
does say that they do have those things.
Where's our Athena?
That's what Elizabeth's doing.
Do you know Elizabeth?
I need to focus on this. I'm not sure where her mind or soul is, but she is not in there.
How long has she been gone?
I don't know. I have to do this. If you have any more questions, you can ask Martin. He will answer as best he can. And I'm going to busy myself to starting this process.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yes.
First I'm going to look at the rule references. Okay. I would like to, as Scott, read a bad situation and pretty much, but I have a specific intention with this. Aaron does at least. To try and using read a bad situation, trying to figure out when the switch happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is that
roll.
possible?
Yeah, you are welcome to try.
All right, and that is cool. No, that's not cool. It's
So
sharp.
it's sharp.
That's a great sign.
11.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You guess
Based on pretty much
most likely
mannerisms. Mhm.
after the house.
Which was quite a bit of time ago.
That's-
Like even
yeah,
in game,
it's a decent
we
while.
drove. But like, what would be telling Scott me that there's a difference? What the difference was between
You just
before and
start
after.
noticing all the little things that didn't quite
Mhm.
seem right.
Martin.
What?
Yes, I know you hate me. So you weren't there for this part. You were asleep in your car, which is really funny,
Yes.
honestly.
Yes, yes, I know.
We went. Did we tell you about this place called the First House?
I think somebody mentioned that, yes.
We had, or we thought, we had defeated the monster. That's when the switch happened. That's when the monster took over Athena's body. It was that
I
house.
see. So what does that mean?
It means she's been gone. She's been gone for a while.
When was that exactly?
When was that? Like it was.
It was like a month ago because it
Yeah.
was before the voyage.
Yes, to Martin's
Yeah.
estate.
Like
It was
a
like
month ago.
she's been gone for a month.
Well, whoever's been inside Athena this entire time has been very convincing.
Well, I mean, it was inside her head. Probably it was inside her head. Same with like it was inside of my head. Must know how to act like her.
Something like that.
Where'd you put the oubliette?
We put it in. We sealed it inside one of the little cages.
One of the
thing.
cages? Okay.
One of the empty ones.
Yeah.
And well, we didn't seal it. Elizabeth basically will be unlocking the door pretty consistently to take materials in there. We're doing the ritual in there.
Yeah. Of course. And what exactly is the ritual that you were doing?
It's an exorcism.
Yeah, effectively. Yeah, you're right.
It's I don't know what else to call it. I guess a banishment, but
Mm-hmm.
Hannah, if she's not doing anything, Elizabeth will keep an eye on the oubliette just to make sure nothing.
Oh yeah, she's got her shotgun trained right at it just in case anything happens.
All right.
Martin, how much do you love your oubliette?
It is one of my primary tools of the job.
I'm going to guess shooting it would not destroy the things inside.
Unfortunately, no.
Have you tried?
No, but I can confidently say it does not work that way.
All right. But just in case anything happens, I'll be here.
Having
Getting
worked
ready to
on it
shoot.
myself, it shouldn't be damaged by normal bullets.
Yes.
Now, if they are magically charged or anything else,
I think Hannah actually did take some of Martin's magic bullets.
if I remember correctly, yeah.
Yeah. Well, these are.
Well, then that's a last resort. I would wait to hopefully this works.
It better.
Mm.
Now, I would like, Elizabeth,
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to roll use magic.
All right.
Wouldn't
This
this
is a
be
big magic
big magic? Yeah, it is.
Big magic. Is this a big version of banish a spirit or curse from a person, object, or place?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, we are currently at 0.6% frames lost.
Oh, nice.
Great.
Yeah, nice. So your computer was good enough.
No,
Okay.
It's the new Wi-Fi.
I got 8.
That's what
8.
Yes.
Mm,
I did not roll very well.
no.
Okay. Very well. So, as you were casting, describe how you're casting, or like what it looks
Elizabeth
like.
is setting up a rather traditional. It's not a summoning circle because those are the 5-pointed pentagrams. I think it's a 7-pointed star that is to hold them in place.
Yes.
She's setting one of those up in this is definitely probably one of those where you use Liam's blood and candles
Mhm.
and holy symbols of various religions. She's setting the whole thing up, and when she's ready, she will get everyone's attention and have them prepared in case this goes poorly. Because this thing is much stronger than most things that she's tried to banish.
Yes.
Yes.
And you got an 8.
Yes.
Oh, yep. Scott's gonna get his baseball bat ready.
All right.
I got a 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1.
We do know we do know math, Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
Don't me.
Because of this scale of this, I'm going to choose
Yeah.
the affecting glitch.
Yep, for sure.
All right. Everyone is prepared. You're casting the spell. The energy swirls around you and the oubliette. These green tendrils shoot out from the oubliette, attaching to everyone in the vicinity. Marden, Scott, Hannah, Elizabeth, Thias. A tendril strikes and pulls, and all of you are pulled into the oubliette.
Oh, goody.
Okay.
And all of you are in a dark room. A dark, plain gray room.
A dark and empty place.
Athena is sitting on the other side. Cross-legged, looking at you.
Athena.
Martin.
I was wondering when you would show up.
Oh, loud. Turn it
That's
down
too
in voice mod.
Aaron, the volume is currently 26 out of 100.
I don't know what to tell
I
you.
don't think it's me.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad this time. Not for me, anyway.
Alright, I've turned it down. I've changed it now. Alright.
I've been waiting.
I'm sure you have.
Waiting for what?
You've been waiting for what? 3 minutes? Make it sound like you've been waiting for an eternity.
Waiting for longer than eternity.
Mm-hmm. Right. Sure.
Why us?
So close to getting out.
That's the problem.
There's nothing you can do.
I wouldn't
But
be
what do we have to do with this? Why?
Nothing. You're irrelevant.
Oh, ouch.
Athena is simply the body I happens to be able to get.
Yeah,
I
and we're kind
see.
of friends with that body, so you're gonna have to get out, please. I won't ask
No.
nicely next time.
Oh no. What are you going to do?
I won't be asking twice.
If you shoot me, only Athena dies.
Do I look like I have a gun?
Or what's left of her.
Earlier, when we spoke, you said that you were seeking to escape this universe, correct?
Yes.
And currently you reside here in this oubliette. Is that also correct? How do you intend to get out?
Don't you see?
No, it's actually very dark in
Walls
here.
are cracking as we speak.
Seems pretty dark to me.
And
Fascinating.
as you look around,
They should.
the walls of this chamber are beginning to crack.
Interesting. They should not be doing that.
No, really, Martin.
If I could, I would love to think of it. She spent so long weakening it for me.
Ah,
Martin, what is up with you and your relatives?
well, my niece is the Antichrist. I don't know what
Yes,
else
I
to say.
understand that. That doesn't make it weak. Don't say that like it's normal.
It's not normal. I simply just don't have the words to describe what else it may be.
Weird, creepy, horrifying. All good options.
I suppose.
What do you plan to do now? You're
Well-
trapped in here with me.
Remove you.
Well, you said it's gonna break, so
Well,
What?
my options in here. My options in here are somewhat limited,
I'm gonna
as we all know what I do.
start trying.
Martin, you're not going to shoot Athena.
What are you trying to do?
Separate them.
Okay. Roll.
I don't know what else to do. Much better. 13.
Okay. Describe how you rip them apart in a metaphysical sense.
It's kind of how I mean, it honestly just kind of looks like I have this potion in my hands and I kind of rub it in almost like lotion, and I just kind of grab at the air and pull, and they kind of like, I mean, basically phase apart, standing next to each other,
Okay.
at least for a moment.
That's if there was an Athena inside.
And you see
Well, his body, at the
as
very
the
least.
monster is pulled out of Athena, this 11-foot tall, 6-armed reptilian skeletal thing. And
Elizabeth
Athena's
drops to
body
one knee,
collapses,
very tired.
lifeless.
Anna goes over to Elizabeth to try to like hold her up.
You tried.
What is
I
everyone
succeeded
doing?
at what I wanted to do.
Martin, what are you doing? Connor?
Connor doesn't exist anymore. I thought you knew this.
Hold
There
on, hold
is
on,
no
hold on.
Connor.
Sorry.
There has never been a Connor.
No, I'm here. Sorry. I was just grabbing food.
How dare
Yeah,
you?
so what is Martin doing? Yeah, Martin is kind of yeah, he's he's like standing over Elizabeth as Hannah kind of is supporting her. He Martin isn't entirely sure what to do right now because he has very little. There isn't a lot he can do or knows to do in this situation.
Okay.
Because he obviously doesn't want to shoot the thing, which is his
Yeah.
normal problem-solving method.
He's got to think of other ways to deal with his problem.
Other than violence, yeah, that's kind of out of his
That's got to be hard.
playbook.
Okay. And Elizabeth is currently in a semi way out of commission.
She is, yeah, that took a lot out of her.
Yeah. And Hannah is helping her. Scott, what are you doing?
Trying to figure out what he wants to do.
Okay.
He doesn't know.
The monster reaches its arm out and rushes towards Elizabeth.
Okay.
Nah.
Now,
Martin will
do
try
you
to get
do?
in between this.
Okay.
As will Scott.
Since he stood over and next to Elizabeth, he will try to
Mhm.
stop it from
Are you going
Yeah.
to shoot or simply
Grabbing
just
her,
trying
whatever.
to stop it?
he will get in the way, like bodily.
Okay. Roll act under pressure. Scott, what are you doing?
Getting his bat and pretty much what's currently happening.
The monster is rushing at Athena. At Elizabeth.
Okay, Scott is simply going to try to use his bat as a deterrent, not hit, but like put in the way of.
Roll act under pressure.
Okay.
Elizabeth.
I got a 9.
Okay. Elizabeth,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I got a 9.
Okay.
I am. Okay. Thinking about what is the situation here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to patch myself up from the ice earlier with the potion,
Okay.
so I'm at the very least in more fighting shape here.
Yes.
Okay,
So-
that's a 14.
Yeah.
So for all it's worth, I potentially get an extra added benefit, but
Martin
drinking a healing potion.
and Scott.
Yes.
Both of you are trying to stop the monster from getting to Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yes.
You have a choice to make.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you are capable of stopping the monster from getting to Athena. From Elizabeth. I keep saying Athena.
Why? Athena's already been taken. You
From
fool.
getting to Elizabeth. Both of you are capable of stopping it from doing that. But then it will have gotten to you.
Okay.
Is
It's
that
already
what you
gotten to
both want
Scott
to do?
before.
Yeah, Martin's fine with this thing getting to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is Scott.
So Scott puts his baseball bat out, trying to stop it. Martin, what do you do to stop it?
Leap.
Yeah, I think he just kind of tries he full on like body tackles this thing or
Okay.
tries to.
So it rushes at Elizabeth. Scott, you put your bat out. You do catch it, and one of its arms wraps around it and then wraps around your arm and
Okay.
drags you along with it.
Okay.
And then Martin tackles this thing, even though it's bigger than him. You have stopped it, but now some of its arms have wrapped around you and are just trying to crush.
So this isn't. Is it currently in Athena's body?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. But it. Okay.
Athena,
She's
Yeah.
here.
you are in the Nexus right now.
Yep.
You are sitting, leaning against the wall with Vortex. and you feel your door reappear. You turn around, it's right there. Damaged, but it's there.
Oh.
I think they
Did you
got
do
you.
that?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Vortex stands up and helps Athena to her feet. Do you want to?
Guess it's a little suspicious that it's here. And why does it look like that?
I'm not sure. We will find out.
Okay. Can you come with me?
Yeah. You open the door, go inside, and wake up screaming in pain. I'm going to say you're
Oh.
currently at 4 harm. Have taken 4 harm.
Okay, so I'm
Oh,
unstable.
goody.
You wake up screaming in pain. You are in the oubliette. You look over, see the monster has grappled Scott and Martin.
Well,
and
how would
Hannah
she
is
know she's in
helping
the
Elizabeth.
oubliette?
You're in a dark room.
You're in a dark
I'm
room.
in a dark room.
You're in a dark room.
You're in a dark room.
She's never been inside the oubliette.
No.
And I see the monster and wrapped around. Like, I see that whole scene, right? Like on the other side of the room. All right. I can see what I have. It's been a while. She's going to like struggle to her feet as best she can. And she's going to hold out her arms and just try to like with the force grab onto the monster and pull it back. Just not necessarily like to get it towards her, but just enough to jerk it so maybe he'll let go of Scott and Martin.
Okay. We'll use magic.
Cool.
And don't fail.
And don't fail.
Great.
Unless you want
No pressure.
experience, then
It's not that
totally
hard.
fail.
That is a 12.
Okay.
Patrick, don't say it's not that hard. She'll just never fail now.
No, I meant failing
No.
is not that hard.
Mm-hmm.
So you pull. It rips the Martin and Scott out of the monster's arms. It hurt. Then
I'm sure.
Yeah.
but it drags it over to you. Almost directly at your feet.
Is it like on the floor?
No,
or is it still standing?
It's still
Dang.
standing. It stops and turns around.
You
Patrick, don't use this as an excuse to call Carissa bitch.
I will use
She's
any
still, like-
excuse.
She's just there holding her hands out, just still like just kind of panting because that probably hurt.
You're
a lot.
covered in like frost burns.
Yeah, you have really, really bad frostbite.
Yeah.
Athena,
Um,
you back?
Busy right now.
Scott's gonna try to hit the thing in the back. Like, he's just gonna leap and try to hit in the back of the head.
Okay. Roll kick some ass.
Okay.
As there's more
Okay.
cracks covering the walls.
I got a 6.
You leap. The monster, one of its arms just instinctually stretches back, grabs you by the throat, and slams you into the ceiling. You take 2 harm.
I am
Athena-
now unstable.
Once
Also, I
it's
level up.
Did it turn to look
Nice.
at him
No.
doing that? Okay.
One
it's
of
still
its
staring her
6
down.
arms turns and reached.
She'll grab onto one of its arms. Hi, how nice to meet you. I'm going to burn everything, and which
Okay.
is it's just to use magic to inflict
You?
harm. So
Elizabeth, what are you doing?
Feeling a little better after that healing potion. I'm going to shakily make my way around the wall, trying to keep some distance from this thing,
And Hannah is helping you.
get to Athena.
Okay. Martin, what are you doing?
So this thing is out of Athena, correct?
Correct.
What is it? What is its form?
It is an 11-foot tall, reptilian-like skeletal creature
That's right.
with
That's right.
these two purplish skeletal wings
Yeah.
And how many
Okay.
arms?
and 6 arms.
Give me a second here. I'm looking at my character sheet.
And just a second, I'm assuming Hannah is going to continue helping Elizabeth.
Does Elizabeth currently need help?
I mean, she's still kind of shaky on her feet, but she's physically looks better than she was. She's less injured.
Okay.
She's still just a shaky old woman who's limping around the room.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hannah's just gonna shoot at it with her shotgun.
Okay.
Which, by the way, Patrick, since this is the thing, right? You
Correct.
get a +1 ongoing.
That's correct.
I also get another +1 because I have a thing that adds a +1 to kick some ass.
Yes.
15.
Oh. I see.
Nice.
I got it as 10 +5.
That's pretty good.
Oh hey, that's pretty good. So, Oh.
Or
I am going to force it where I want it to be.
where do you want it to be?
Focused on me.
Okay. You fire. It hits this thing in the back, shattering some of the scales.
Oh, by the way,
And its head
the
does a full
shotgun does
90
3
to
harm.
a full 180-degree twist.
Mm-hmm.
Wilson strikes again.
This is between you and me. I'm going to kill you.
I don't even know who you are.
I don't fucking care.
It does turn and face you.
Are you even a player on this board? I don't even think you're a piece.
Do you know how to insult me?
How could I? I don't remember you. You're nothing to me.
Oof.
And
Martin, can you please shoot this thing in its face and kill it?
This.
Please?
It is Martin, what are you doing?
I will definitely attempt to shoot it if it seemed like if Hannah seemed to do Hannah shooting it seemed to have any effect on it.
Yes.
Did you it does 3 harm, by the way. I don't know if I said that.
Yeah. Yeah, so Martin is going to withdraw his own shotgun. And he's going to roll kick some ass.
Yes, you are.
Okay. All right. 10. So with a 10, I'm also going to inflict terrible harm, which is +1 harm
Okay.
to the
Ooh.
shotgun. I am also going to use precise strike, so I'll roll tough. That is an 8, so that's another harm.
That's pretty
Um,
good.
So yeah, all in all, Martin blasts this thing for 5 harm.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. And you fire your shotgun hitting this thing. It seems to embed into this thing's skin and scales. And it gives out this abnormal scream. And that's the final crack. As your oubliette explodes.
No,
Ooh.
Everyone
not the
shooting
oubliette.
out of it, hitting the walls. Whatever was left trapped in that oubliette is gone. And all of you are in this cage
That is open
that is open
Mm-hmm.
with the monster.
with the monster.
Is
Oh,
Matthias there with us? Was he in the oubliette?
Yes, but he didn't do anything.
Okay.
Yes, because Patrick forgot about him.
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm. So, the thing I got when I leveled up, I pick a different move from a playbook, and I picked the one from the wrong, which is called Safety First. I have a +1 armor.
For Scott?
Yes.
Nice. For a moment, nothing happens.
Oh, that you assume that Scott doesn't just run up and hit it in its leg?
Do you not remember when I said everyone flew back?
Yes.
Everyone flew back,
Correct.
hitting the walls. It hurt.
Uh,
Scott simply doesn't
was
just
super
get
effective.
up. A
You underestimate my power.
super-powered magical cage just exploded.
yeah, but we weren't on the
Meant to
outside of
hold
it.
No, you were on the inside. That's worse. In fact, all of you will take 1 harm, ignore armor.
No! Scott only has 2 harm left!
I only have 2 harm left too.
What do you
That
do?
was the first piece of damage that Hannah has taken.
What do we do?
I already
Is that what
told
you
you
asked?
what I do.
I know what you said you were going to do. As you stand up.
I know what Elizabeth would like to do.
Heal. Cast Mass Heal.
Not yet.
Okay.
Uh,
The monster got thrown
And-
back too, right?
Yes.
Like the monster, we
The
can see it.
monster
Okay.
is seemingly vibrating and
Oh,
shifting,
goody.
blinking in and out
I don't want to watch that.
of existence.
Athena's going to her mind palace. That's what she would like to do.
Okay.
What's the Montague's name? Matthias?
Yes.
Okay.
He's just
Hannah's going to go up to him, grab his shirt, shake him,
yes,
get the rest of you.
yes, and he rushes upstairs.
Elizabeth wants to roll Dark Past.
Okay.
See if she can figure out a way to put this thing back somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let me pull this move up because it's one of Martin's. Expert. Dark Past. Okay, I get 2 questions because I rolled a 10 exactly.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, this is weird. I thought it was. Oh no, it's plus sharp. No, often right is no, it's weird. Okay. In that case, I actually got a
Either way, you asked 2
12.
questions.
Yeah. My first question: what black magic do I know that can help here?
Okay.
So, I'm gonna slightly rephrase the question.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of magic is this thing weak to, if anything?
Magic.
Maybe not necessarily to hurt it, but to contain it.
The best description would be eldritch magic.
Okay.
I want to call the powers of Cthulhu.
And
Yes.
Cthulhu.
I will kick you from this call.
when I dealt with a creature of this kind, what did I learn?
Well, this is the only creature of this kind that you've encountered.
That's fair. Then I'll ask a different question. What do I know that might help us right now?
It is weakest in the mind.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
What is Martin doing? Athena has seemingly just gone into a trance.
Yeah, that seems pretty normal
That's
at this
worrying.
point, though.
Oh,
I don't
she
know.
passed
Weird
out
stuff
again. It's
happens with
fine.
Athena. Yeah. I think Martin is. I think he's prepping for another attack against this thing.
Huh. Okay. And Scott,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Bonk.
Okay.
Bonk.
At the moment,
Bonk.
you see as the monster
What
is
else can I
shifting
do?
and vibrating in and out, it's all of its hands are grabbing its head. It's just unable to react as you just run up and hit it, dealing with however
I'm
much
hitting
harm
his
you
leg,
do.
trying to knock her down.
You are not strong enough, but you do hit its leg.
Okay. No, I mean like in the joint, in the knee.
I'm aware.
Knees are very weak.
Not bigger creatures.
Shut up. Does it have thimbly legs?
You hit it. How much harm do you do?
3, because it's the baseball bat that's enchanted.
I don't have bonk. Sorry. Okay. And Athena, you went into your mind palace.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening out there?
Lot of stuff. Okay. We come on, and she just grabs
What?
his hand and runs out of the door.
And you see in the hallway, occasionally the monster appears, but in its 3 separate forms. Just appears and then
Oh.
disappears.
It doesn't have a body anymore. I think it keeps phasing because it's phasing out
Oh.
there too.
Great. Or is it? I don't. What?
Can you get it to stay here?
I can try.
Because do you think we have a better chance of it? You said once that we might have a better chance of fighting it in here.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
what we gotta do.
I can try. I'll try. Elizabeth, what are you doing?
Well, I kind of see it flickering out. I see her go into a dazed state. I'm gonna kind of stand up. I'm gonna kind of rummage around. Quite have everything I'm looking for a bit different spell. So I'm gonna try a simple version. You know, very much like Doctor Strange, is a simple enchantment. You'll find it unbreakable or
Yes.
whatever. Kind of like that. I would like to trap a specific person, minion, or monster inside of its own head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Where I kind of walk over. I'm like, okay. And I'm gonna do a little mixy and see if I can make
Roll.
this work. Ooh. Okay. This isn't okay. 10.
10.
As I mix up this kind of potion that looks like it has an eyeball in it, I kind of shake it up, and then I just kind of pour it where its head would be,
Okay.
if I can reach. If not, I'll just pour it on it.
Yeah, you pour it on it. And you watch as its hands start wrapping in on itself like a black hole.
Ugh.
And
I'm
you
gonna
hear
back
twists,
up.
bones cracking as it crushes in on itself.
Is it dead?
And then you do not see the monster anymore.
Is it dead? And why is Athena asleep? Did he go back in her head?
I don't know.
Will we check that?
I'm gonna walk over and look at Athena. She's not responsive, right?
No.
Grabbed a little car flashlight, shined it at her eyes. Do her pupils do anything?
They react.
Okay, well, that's at least something. I don't know. The mind was not.
This thing keep coming back. How does this thing keep coming back?
I don't know. We have to find a way to destroy it permanently.
Is that not what you just did?
No.
You see Matthias come running down with Mortimer, Maxwell, Maria. And
It took you
walking
long enough.
slowly behind
It's Mordecai.
is Mordecai Montague.
Well, it took you fucking long enough.
I'm sorry. It was hard to convince them. And
I'm going to turn
What's going
as
on?
sharply as I can towards them. Do any of you know any magic of the mind?
All of them look at Mordecai.
Of course he does.
I've trapped this thing inside of its own mind. For now.
Patrick's that's Mordecai's vision.
There we go. That was weird.
That's Mordecai putting on glasses.
Sorry, that's the warden.
Warden, put your glasses
But
back.
Mordecai is just like absently staring at Martin.
We don't have time for this.
Oh, is there something wrong?
And he slowly turns to Elizabeth. And he holds out his hand.
I'll take it. Anything happen?
It appears Martin is about to do something.
Okay.
I would like to roll investigate a mystery here again.
Okay.
That's a 7, so success. One question. What is being concealed here? Why is he acting this way? I know that's 2 different questions, and the first one is the one I'm.
What way?
What is being concealed here? Does it feel like something strange is going on?
No, really.
Well, you've
Very
never
perceptive,
seen your
Martin.
father do this exact thing before. But the only thing really concealed here is what is currently happening and going on in your father's head. What is he thinking right now? He's not a very easy man to read.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Elizabeth, you grab his hand. He holds out his hand to Martin.
Take it.
Ah, very well.
We don't have time for
If
this.
I must.
And Martin grabs his hand. And Mordecai's eyes roll back into his head. As Martin and Elizabeth, you appear in a study. What appears to be a younger version of Mordecai sitting at the desk, typing.
I'm assuming at a typewriter.
Yes.
Okay.
No, at a computer.
Chicka, 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 chicka.
Where are we?
Father.
Oh, hello, Martin.
Hello. You look
Hello, Papa.
well.
We don't have
Thank
time
you.
for pleasantries. Where are we?
My mind. Just head out that door.
Elizabeth is going as fast as her body can carry her right now.
Across the little legs will carry.
Wait, why are we in here? Elizabeth.
Elizabeth
Elizabeth
heads out
isn't
the
listening
door.
at that point. She's
You open the door,
going.
and you're in the hallway again. You see Athena, Vortex, in 3 forms. One looks just like the monster that you've seen before. One looks like this strange feminine form. It looks kind of like Athena. And another is a glowing green orb.
Okay, does
And
any of
those
this
3 forms are in between you and Athena.
Okay. Does any of that tell me any information from my studies or anything like that?
Whatever this thing is has been split into 3 forms. It is now at its weakest.
Okay.
And Athena, you see Martin and Elizabeth walk out of a door.
So what, mind, body, and soul, kinda?
Yes, quite literally.
Okay, so I need to go for this thing's soul.
Yes.
At least that's where Elizabeth's mind would go.
And Vortex,
So the green
he's
thing.
holding out his hands and just... all right, I think, oh shit. And you see the body just turn and look at both of you. And lick its lips.
At Martin and Elizabeth?
No, you two.
Oh, at us. Oh, okay.
And the mind, which is the feminine form, turns and looks at Martin and Elizabeth. And the soul sits there floating in midair.
Well, Elizabeth is going after this thing's soul.
Alright.
She's gonna try to do it just, good old fashion. Ghostbusters, put it in a bottle for now.
Magic might not work in here.
She don't know that.
Athena will yell that.
That's
Athena does
fair.
not have
Elizabeth
time
is still
to yell
going to
that
try
as
this.
the monster as the body attempts to attack.
That's towards Athena Vortex,
and
right?
Vortex. Okay. Martin and Elizabeth, what are you two doing?
As I said, I'm gonna try to trap the soul, same way we did the spirits and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily expect it to work, but Elizabeth doesn't know what else to do.
Mm-hmm. And what is Martin doing?
Martin's kind of like, what is this? What does it feel like being in here? Does it feel any different?
It feels vast.
Be
Hmm.
very
We're
big.
currently in the Nexus.
Yes.
And we're currently like in the hallway of
The
all
hallway.
the doors. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Martin is just trying to get his bearings in this physical space that he's unfamiliar with. So, yeah, he's looking up and down the hallway, checking out the doors. He looks very paranoid. So
He's never been there before.
Neither is
Yeah.
Elizabeth, I don't believe.
Oh, nope,
No, she
Elizabeth
stayed in
has.
her mind.
Nope, wait, no, you're right.
She stayed
You're
in her
right.
mind.
Scott did, though.
Also, as all of you are currently in, as your minds form, you can currently count that you have all of your harm taken away, at least for now.
Okay.
While you're in the
Okay.
Nexus,
Okay.
I'm
because your
gonna
minds have
read a bad
taken no
situation.
harm.
Is there anything Scott or Hannah can do? I'm assuming
Right.
no.
You can attempt to
What can I possibly do?
go in.
How?
Well, you've had Scott at least has had mental things with the monster, so he could.
Scott's
in
gonna turn
theory-
on the music, the spirit box.
Okay.
I roll weird.
Roll weird.
Okay. That is a 9.
Okay.
I don't know what this is gonna do. Or
And as you're doing that, Martin and Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth,
Yeah.
I would like you to roll act under pressure.
Okay.
And Martin, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna read a bad situation.
Okay.
Okay.
That is a 6.
Oh.
So I read
You
a good
misread the
situation.
situation. Or you might reveal tactical details to your enemies. So, I'm going to ask. What's the best way to protect the victims? The victims being the parts of the monster.
Oh, is it in here with us?
Yes.
Okay.
There is the body, which looks exactly like the monster. The mind, which
Mhm.
looks kind of like Athena. And the soul, which is this glowing green
Yeah.
orb.
Well,
Is-
Martin. Oh, sorry. Are you still asking me this?
Yes. What is the best way to protect the victims? The victims being the parts of the monster.
Well, since Martin primarily focuses on violently assaulting the physical forms of creatures, probably, like shielding its physical form in any way it can, with whatever protection it has, would be the best way to protect it from Martin.
Okay. Thank you. And what is Athena doing?
Athena is realizing, oh yeah, magic doesn't work in here.
No, it doesn't work properly in here.
It doesn't work properly in here. Not that she's ever gotten it to work.
Oh, sorry. One moment. Athena,
Yeah.
is Scott allowed in?
Into her mind? Or into the
Are you letting
Nexus?
Scott in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Scott,
yeah.
you're now in the Nexus right behind Athena.
What the heck? But I just turned on the spirit box. Why did this happen?
Where'd you come from? You didn't come from the door?
I have no clue.
Oh my god!
I
Vortex,
just
what did
turned
you
on
do?
my spirit
I didn't
box.
do it. I didn't do anything. You did what? You did
I turned on my spirit box.
Okay, focus.
right.
Yeah. Baseball bat.
Monsters.
Now we have one person missing who has guns.
That's
Correct.
fine.
Unfortunately, she did not turn on the spirit box.
So
Hey, who are you again? Quickly.
Irrelevant. I'm Vortex. Hit that
Go
thing.
get Hannah.
what?
She has magic guns.
Hit that thing.
Hit what thing? Oh, I
That-
understand that. Go get Hannah. As he goes and hits the body
As
because he
and
doesn't know what he's
Elizabeth,
going for.
What did you get on act under pressure?
8.
8. So, you're gonna be able to get to the soul,
Mm-hmm.
but with what the soul is about to do, you'll be trapped in there with it. Okay.
We need the soul taken care of because I feel like it's the most important part. The body is dangerous and the mind is also, but okay.
You rush. You get to the soul. You dodge around the mind. And then this field of green energy slams around the body, the mind, and the soul. And Elizabeth, as you are trapped inside. Scott, you run over. You hit the shield. The mind and body turn towards Elizabeth. And of the
I
voice,
misunderstood. I thought I was going to trap myself in the bottle.
you did, didn't you?
You should have asked more questions.
You
There's no.
hear this voice you are all too familiar with from the soul.
Poor Elizabeth. You thought you could do something. You can't solve this problem anymore.
Martin, Scott, and Athena,
Yes.
what do you do?
Tell Vortex to go get Hannah and then pretty much try to get in that shield.
Okay. Athena, what are you doing?
First she's just snapping her fingers to see if she can get any sort of a spark.
There's a little bit of a spark.
Good enough. Because that just tells her that she can do something. She is going to go put her hands on the shield, the energy shield that it's erected, and try to put magic around her hands so that she can tear a hole open into it. If
Okay.
that makes sense.
Martin, what are you doing?
Has it been communicated that it's weakest in the mind?
No.
No, Elizabeth's just been acting.
Yeah.
Yes.
She doesn't feel like there's time to communicate anything right now.
Okay.
There's no time. There was whole lots of time.
Well, she didn't know that when there was time.
I know.
Okay. I'm gonna see. We're gonna see if. No, never mind. What is it doing currently?
Currently there is a field around the soul, the body, and the mind, and Elizabeth is trapped inside of it.
Right. Yeah, that's not ideal.
No.
Okay,
It's not.
we're gonna do something that Martin doesn't do very often. He's gonna roll Dark Past, which I know he's rolled before, but that's not what I'm talking about. Okay. 7. Literally barely.
Okay.
Oh my.
What are you doing?
Rolling Dark Past.
Okay.
So I get to ask what question. What black magic does Martin know that can help here?
A gun.
Like this is like his emergency knowledge of magic that
You're
can
like,
I don't know.
shit.
Black powder.
I've got to know something.
You, in fact, I believe, have a small miniature eldritch obelisk.
Ooh.
And eldritch, which effectively is unknowable energy. That's what the energy type eldritch is referred to. That's why it's called eldritch.
Right.
It is simply unknowable energy, but they all seem to be the same energy type.
Yeah.
And that
So how
is
does
the
Martin
best.
use this item?
In fact, this item, I believe, was retrieved in one of the first 2 sessions of this game. You have never used it.
I think he forgot about it.
No. It is an item that has never been used.
Right, but I know it does something.
Yes.
Or can do something. All right.
And it is safe to assume it will at least help somewhat.
Yeah. Martin just inwardly is just like, fuck it, we ball. And he's gonna pull this thing out and chuck it at the shield.
Okay.
They do work
Elizabeth.
like that, yeah.
Elizabeth?
No Elizabeth.
Yeah.
No, wait.
I need you to roll.
Uh-huh.
Well, what would you like to attempt to do?
I'm gonna try what I was intending to do, which was capture the soul.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do.
I need you to roll kick some ass.
Okay. Not use magic?
Correct.
Okay. 11. I have a
11.
+0.
Okay. What is your additional thing?
Oh, I haven't actually looked at kick some ass in so long. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Where is kick some ass? There it is. You force them where you want them.
Okay.
Which
And how
where
do
I
you
want them
take this
is,
soul into this bottle?
I mean, it's nearly just catching a firefly.
You just put
The jar doesn't look like it should fit, but I just
it basically sucks this
Yeah.
orb into this bottle. The energy is gone, but the mind and the body attack.
Uh-huh.
How much
Yeah,
harm are
Not
you at?
Elizabeth!
Yeah, you can hit me.
How much harm are you at? Are you at max?
Yes.
And how much is that? I don't remember.
I mean, I have my chest plate, so if it attacks me through the apron, then
How much total harm can you take? Not counting.
I have 7 hit points.
Okay.
Take more than that, you're dead.
You take 6.
Ugh.
Okay.
As the mind attacks, scratching
Is
and
this through
pulling
the armor
and ripping.
or not?
It is ignoring the armor.
I figured. Okay.
As first, the mind reaches their hand out, these green tendrils attached to your head, ripping, slashing, and pulling. The body's arms reach out, scratch, rip. You collapse on the ground.
Okay. Yeah.
You're covered. Your body is barely holding on, as most of your skin has been ripped apart.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh.
But the shield is no longer there.
Hmm?
The force field is no longer there.
Oh, goody.
Hey.
So the soul's gone?
I want to burn this thing.
What?
I want to burn it.
I want to smack it.
I want to make it crispy.
Martin, Athena,
I'm gonna give it a
Scott,
good old
what are you
bunk.
doing?
Oopsie.
I am going to
Bonk.
attempt to use magic and just burn the fuck out of it.
Okay. Scott,
Yes.
what do you do?
Bonk.
Martin, what do you do? All right, you threw the thing. You throw that. It hits the ground in the middle of these things. This hexagon-like pattern made of this unknowable colored energy forms around Elizabeth and the body of the monster and the mind. The soul is currently inside of a jar, effectively. It seemingly has frozen them in place. So none of you need to roll. If you're rolling, kick some ass.
Bonk. Well, what if I roll and I want it to be
No.
an extra damage? Okay.
And Athena, you're rolling use magic. And you do.
I got it.
Which one are you hitting, Aaron?
The body, because I don't know what
Okay.
any of the other
You
stuff
deal
is.
3 harm. Athena, you got 8.
I got a 7.
A 7. What is your glitch?
Oh, I didn't even look at that. I mean, I'm going to say, the effect is of. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to take 1 harm because it makes sense with what I'm doing. So, ignoring armor.
Okay. So you take 1 harm.
So she is using her burn everything skill, which when you use magic to inflict harm, you can choose to inflict 3 harm area magic obvious or 3 harm ignore armor magic obvious. She's doing area to get all 3 or all the 2 ones that are left, and so that's why it injured her as well.
I need you to know, because you're doing area, that will hit Elizabeth too.
Can I do it so it doesn't? Since I'm taking the damage too. It'd be a little area. Or would the glitch would there be a glitch that would not reach her? Like it's weakened or short duration.
It's weakened.
Okay, then I'll do that instead. So the monster would take I gotta get back to that screen. 3 harm.
And with the weakened, it'll take 1 less.
So
it
each of
takes
them will
2.
take 2.
Yes.
Both parts of it.
They both burn. Sizzle. Martin, what are you doing?
Was the Eldritch the obelisk, was that destroyed?
No, it's currently sitting in the middle of them, and this field is basically trapped around each of them, Elizabeth, the mind, and the body, and is holding them in place.
And they're on fire.
And they're on fire, except for Elizabeth. She is not.
Somehow.
So if you would like
Somehow,
to
Palpatine
attack,
returned.
you do not need to roll.
Somehow the
success,
monster
at least for this
returned.
moment.
What was that, Patrick?
At least for this moment, if you would like to attack them, you do not need to roll kick some ass.
I will definitely try. Then, yeah.
Yeah. So you just go up and shoot. Which one are you shooting? The mind or with the body?
We're gonna go body still.
Okay. And how much harm is that?
We're just gonna go flat 3 harm.
Okay. All right. Now. The jar begins to shake. It begins to crack. What do you do?
Who's you? Just us in general?
Let's go with Elizabeth because she is the one holding the jar.
So
You're not
she's
able to
barely
get away
coherent.
from it because you are trapped
Yeah.
within the field.
So the body is, you said skeletal?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to stuff it in the rib cage.
You can't move
If it's
it
gonna
now.
if it's gonna shatter,
Okay.
I'd rather explode inside of a creature.
It's in this field. Okay. Hey, look at me.
I'm assuming this would be kick some ass.
Yes.
Patrick's like, hey, camera.
Okay. Another 11.
Okay. And what is your extra effect?
I want to give a +1 to Martin.
Okay.
You gain the advantage, take 1 plus forward to give a +1 forward to another hunter. I'm giving it to Martin.
And how much harm?
And
are
I
you
just
at?
look at him. And I just nod.
How much harm are you at, Elizabeth?
I'm at 6.
Okay.
My
So you
horrible
take-
wounds.
Take this jar,
Uh-huh.
slam it into the monster's rib cage.
Hoping that it's working on exploding.
And the jar explodes.
Uh-huh.
The soul shoots out and expands, absorbing, in a way, the body and the mind. And Elizabeth, as you are inside this, what looks like a plane of just green, you see someone sitting in there.
Mm-hmm.
You see a middle-aged man. Sitting there, defeated. Seems, I would describe him as Latino.
Okay.
He has scraggly brown hair, a salt and pepper beard. He's wearing a dirty brown vest, a tie, these gray pants, and he's just sitting there. And he sees you. Oh. Did it get someone else too?
Probably. Where are we?
I think.
Are we inside of it?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. This wasn't too bad.
I don't think. And you see this man looks down at his hand and then looks over at you. Unlike me, I don't think you're going to survive very long.
I look down at what
You look down
my,
at your
like
hand and it's
beat up old body.
flaking apart.
Oh. Okay. That had to happen sooner or later.
What's your name?
My name's Elizabeth.
Nice to meet you, Elizabeth.
Hmm.
I'm Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
I think we've met before.
We were looking for you. Or found you
No,
looking for someone else.
In a different form.
Yeah.
I need to think. What should I call myself? The other.
Oh.
That was me. And I
Huh.
got the body I was looking for.
Huh. Well,
And I remember who I am.
good. I'm gonna sit down.
There's plenty of room.
I'm just gonna kind of sit down on the ground. I know there might be seats, if not, but it's irrelevant. I'm sitting on the ground.
There are no seats.
It's been a long day.
That it has.
I guess it's time, isn't it?
I suppose. All things have
How
to
old
end
does
eventually.
Ezekiel look?
Maybe late 40s.
I got a couple more years on you.
Well, that's good. And Elizabeth, you feel as your legs give way, and you're now effectively just laying down flat on your torso.
It'll be fine.
This Ezekiel leans over you, looks down. This feels all too familiar.
Arden's got this.
If I see him, you want me to say anything?
Don't let me meet him too soon.
Try.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna close my eyes. Everything hurts.
It was nice meeting you, Elizabeth.
Yeah. Again.
Have a good night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Martin, Scott, and Thena. This orb shrinks. Elizabeth is gone. And the only part of the monster left is its soul. What do you do?
Is
Scott's gonna
Vortex
go over and grab it.
I would
Is
not
Vortex
recommend,
still
but you
with
go
us?
ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Yes,
over and
Vortex
grab it.
is still with you. Okay. It doesn't move as you go over and place your hand on it. And immediately take it off as you look down and your hand is flaking away like bits of paper. Not completely, just the palm of your hand
Don't do
just
that.
flakes away.
Scott,
And you're looking
stop.
down
You can't
at
do
the muscle in your hand.
Scott's gonna take his baseball bat and pretty much hit it with all his might.
I don't know about that. Martin and Athena, what are you doing?
What kind of what just like where did Elizabeth go? Like what did it look like happened to Elizabeth?
It looked like she was completely vaporized.
Just like mist and then gone.
Like
No
atomic
mist,
bomb type.
simply
Oh,
gone. The orb expanded over her, and then it shrunk, and she was not there anymore.
hmm. And the orb's gone now too,
No,
completely.
the
Yeah.
orb is still there.
Oh, the orb is still there. Is the orb?
And Scott went over and tried touching it, and then his hand,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
palm
yeah,
of his
yeah.
hand flicked away.
Hmm. Is it just like an orb of like light energy?
Yeah, just a orb of pure, just a orb of pure green energy.
Okay. I'd like to roll investigate a mystery again.
Okay.
It's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know what can hurt this orb.
At the moment, anything.
Yeah. Martin, I mean, he's not entirely sure what all is going on nor what just happened. Um, so I think instead of doing the violent thing that he's known for doing, um,
It's evolving.
I would think that Martin carries like some kind of like some pair of like I don't know, like special like latex gloves or something that just let him handle like raw energies, stuff like this a little
Yeah.
bit more easily. So I think he's going to take out those pair of gloves and he's going to put them on and he's going to see if they will protect him at all from the
Okay.
this
So
orb.
you walk over, you put the gloves on, walk over, put your hand on it. You pull your hand away as the glove, the palm of the
Mm-hmm.
glove flakes away, like Scott's hand just did.
Mm.
And as far as you can tell, the only thing left of Elizabeth is the bottom of her shoes.
I have a question.
Yes.
What happened to her body on the outside?
I suppose you'll find out. Oh wait.
Well,
Um,
one of them is out there
So for Hannah,
who is kind of just watching
Yeah,
intently, not knowing
everyone's just
exactly
kinda
how to handle
watching.
this.
and you see Elizabeth just fade out of her clothes, and she's gone.
Yoda style.
What the fuck just happened? What did he do?
I don't know.
If you hurt her, I swear.
I'm not sure I can hurt anything of her right now.
She punches him in the face.
Okay, and back.
Who was that, by the way? Who said
was,
that?
Mortimer.
Oh yeah, he's getting punched directly in the cranium.
He does have a pretty big forehead.
Exactly. Just
So-
punches him.
Athena,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to do?
So she's in a little bit of shock, like, so she sees, she's just staring at the spot where Elizabeth was, and she's just vaguely aware of what Scott and Martin were doing. But she, finally she kind of looks from that spot and looks directly at that energy orb. She's like, you fucking son of a bitch. And she just goes and just tries to shoot as much fucking lightning as she can.
We'll use magic.
9.
Okay. What is the glitch?
I gotta look at glitches. Oh, I was reading the wrong thing. I think it has a problematic side effect. What that side effect is, I don't know. But
No more Scott. Woo! Patrick's been waiting for that day for years.
What was that?
I was saying it has a problematic side effect. I don't know what that would be, but
No
Okay.
more Scott. Woo! Patrick's been wanting that for years.
Fuck yeah. So, you fire as
Like
much
Emperor
lightning
Palpatine.
as you can summon. It hits this orb, and the orb explodes with a force so strong everyone wakes up.
Ah. And Vortex wakes up. Oh, he is a body now, huh?
Holy sh!
Now seems like a perfect time for a mid-roll.
You're right.
No,
Gotta make that
Patrick, don't do an ad. Don't.
We'll be right back.
After these short messages. Do, 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 do. Okay.
You all wake
Athena
up.
doesn't want to be awake. She wants to go back into her mind palace. She wasn't done.
But you do all wake up.
Yes. And then she immediately goes back.
Almost immediately after Hannah punched Mortimer in the face.
Correct. So, does Martin see that happen?
No, but he does see Mortimer like
See the
grabbing
aftermath?
The aftermath.
You speak again, I will rip out your teeth. Maybe I'll
God.
finally be able to fix them.
Jesus.
You are going to regret that.
I'm sure I will. Right after. Martin, you're awake. Scott, what
Yes.
happened? Athena just, Elizabeth just disappeared.
Yes, I believe that she was transported somewhere else.
Where?
Inside an orb that
Is the orb? Martin begins looking around for the orb out now here in
He
the
does
He has
not
no
see it
idea.
physical
anywhere.
world. It's not here.
No.
Where were we just now? We were in my father's head, then we were in this hallway.
Only one person there is capable of answering that question.
I mean,
But she's trying to go
Scott
back to her mind palace.
has more of an idea than
You are not capable
Martin does.
at the moment.
Hmm?
You are not able
I'm
to
not
at
capable.
the moment.
Fine, she's.
Come on, I gotta get to my. Come on, I gotta get to Vortex. We
I
gotta watch
haven't
a
had a
movie.
chance to talk to Vortex.
They haven't had the first kiss yet.
Oh my gosh. I gotta go see my boyfriend.
Long distance calls, okay? Yeah, so she's just kind of rubbing her hands on her head. It's complicated. That's where I was when
Right.
it's called the Nexus.
Well, your voice isn't all ominous anymore. I assume this is the real you now.
Yes.
No, that's good to know. So the Nexus, how do we get back there?
I don't know. I was trying to, and I wasn't able to. It's
Your father's
You're
eyes
not-
have rolled back, and he's no longer holding your hand or Elizabeth's.
you're not really supposed to get there. It's kind of against the rules, I think.
Interesting. Well, we're going to have to get there if we want to get Elizabeth back, unless we want to leave her to her own devices.
And that's when Martin notices that Elizabeth is not there.
That's not particularly strange to Martin. He just assumes that he's not
All of her
fully aware
clothes
of
are
like
there.
That's
She's
that is
running
a-
naked
that is
somewhere.
a bit more
a naked
odd.
old woman sitting in a
That is a-
tree.
That is a bit more odd, but he doesn't know like the transportive and
Yeah.
magnifying powers of being in the Nexus and what that does to your physical body if you happen to die, which he doesn't fully grasp the possibility that Elizabeth is dead or somewhere else. How did you get that? How did you get there the first time, Athena?
Athena has to deal with a child.
Sorry, I was distracted. Oh, how did I get there before?
That was fast.
Well, it was when you were stuck in no, you were asleep or something. I don't know, and we were in Elizabeth's mind.
Right.
And, huh?
Right.
Right, and that's the first time I was there. And then afterwards, I mean, so there's a guy there. He's the guardian. His name is Vortex. I kind of told him he could hang out my mind because he seemed super sad about stuff. And
Interesting.
anyway, so he was kind of my contact there, and the next time I went in, that was when I was forced out of my mind
I see.
there, and I was kind of stuck because the
So
monster.
you said you were in Elizabeth's mind, yes?
Yes.
And
yes.
then you arrived in the Nexus.
Yeah.
How-
Do you remember seeing all the doors and you presumably walked out of a door?
Martin wasn't
Yes.
there for that part. Or was
No,
he?
but-
Oh, no. Sorry.
I
You're
was
talking
I
about
was
right
there
now.
just now.
Each door is somebody's mind.
Right,
So
right,
every
right.
person has a mind, has a door.
I see.
And they all lead to that hallway. Like everyone has a bedroom, their own bedrooms in a house, and they all connect to the main.
So
Hi.
A child.
No.
So the lot of you were in Elizabeth's mind, and then you literally walked through the door in her mind into the Nexus.
Yes. I don't remember how we found the door that time, though.
So it's
Usually-
just an issue of finding the door then.
If I can get back to my own mind, I can get to the Nexus. I can find Elizabeth's door.
Wait, what do you mean back to what is your situation now? Are you not all there?
No, I am. To get to the Nexus, I have to be able to go retreat into my mind, like not really be alert of this world, but be more alert of.
Disassociate.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. And that's what I was just trying to do while you were doing something, but I can't get there right now. I don't know why.
I see.
Are you
Yes.
Athena?
Yes.
Are you
Yep.
Athena?
Yes.
Yep, that's good enough for me.
Are you
So-
Athena?
Scott has trust
Elizabeth-
issues.
I believe Elizabeth and I just accessed the Nexus through my father's mind, which was surprising.
She's gonna look at Mortimer because he looks like a dad since he's the oldest person there.
No, that
He
would
also
be
looks
Mordecai.
dead.
Mordecai, never mind. Mordecai. Mortimer's over there bruising his ego.
And bruising
Um,
his face.
Yeah. have you been in the Nexus before?
He nods.
Okay. I didn't think that was allowed.
Yes, Father, is there any way that we could do that again to get back to the Nexus?
And take me along too, please. I don't want to have to use a box.
Yeah, how did you get in?
I don't know. I turned on my spirit box, and there I was.
You didn't go
Oh
through
yeah,
your
I'm gonna turn it on again.
door?
Nothing happens.
Damn it.
It doesn't turn on.
Hello? What? Okay. Why is this not working?
Scott,
No, we can hear you.
Yes.
can you roll a d20 for me?
No.
That's not the system we're in, Patrick.
Patrick, this isn't Kids on Bikes or D&D.
I'm aware.
I got a 16.
A 16, huh?
Yeah. And we all wake up again because Patrick's gonna pull that same trick twice.
Aaron, I've pulled that trick more than twice.
I know. That's the problem. Find a new trick.
I know, it keeps working. Sorry. $16?
Yes.
Okay. Your radio starts glowing gold. Your spirit box
A what?
starts glowing gold.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's never done that before. Huh? What's happening?
What's glowing gold?
My spirit
His-
box. Ghost box.
Hello?
Oh, huh? Hello? Hi?
Does Athena recognize that voice?
No.
Who is this?
Familiar.
Who are you?
I asked you first. Kind of have a lot of trust issues now. Are you sure you're Athena?
Yes, I'm. Oh my gosh, Scott. Yes, I'm Athena.
Can you blame me?
Where do you reside?
Canada,
But
I think.
where? I do not feel you anywhere.
Who are you?
I am called Verse.
That's nice. Hi, I'm Scott. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Scott.
Nice to meet your acquaintance.
Don't give your name to random things, Scott.
I still don't know if you're Athena.
Where are you? You are not within existence.
Don't answer
What
that.
if, what did Mr. House call us?
Don't answer it, Scott.
I don't know if you're Athena. -1. That's what I think. Yes, that sounds right.
Oh,
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm
my
Scott.
deepest condolences.
Why?
Because we break everything.
For you do not
What does that mean?
exist.
I think I exist. I don't know if she exists, but I exist.
The spirit box turns off.
What was the point of that? What was
Hey,
the
Aaron?
point of that? Yes.
You might want to write that down.
Why would I write that down? Why would I write that down, Patrick?
Number 16 is Verse.
Did Scott's spirit box turn into a radio?
That is correct.
Number 16.
Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want on your Burger King burger, someone's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be exactly what you get.
Okay. Scott, let's not worry too much about what the disembodied voice is saying right now. Let's get back to the issue at hand.
Why have you been in the Nexus before?
It was a long time ago. I do not remember.
But did you see anybody in there?
Yes,
Who'd you see?
the Guardian.
Vortex?
He shakes his head.
Did he get mad at you for coming into the Nexus?
Yes.
It's Vortex. Can you get us there again?
No,
Why not?
it was not anyone named Vortex.
Wait, what?
It was a thing called Dire.
Oh. How old are you?
97.
The
No,
But-
no.
the other members of the
You should-
family simply go like, we
He
lost.
looks at least
We
130.
lost track about 50 years ago.
How old are you?
Wish I knew. I wish I knew.
Is your because Dyer's not the Guardian anymore.
No.
He's not been the Guardian for a very long time. Like what, I don't even know. 4 world endings or something like that?
At least 5.
Well, that's great.
Right.
That's Athena, I don't think, really knowing how many there were, because she
Yeah.
probably doesn't remember exact number.
But that was also you.
Shut up.
Right. Is any of this actually advancing our position as to returning to the Nexus?
For a moment, your father's eyes roll back into his head, and then they go back. You
Well,
are
thought he
able
might
to
have died there.
return, Athena.
Why couldn't I go back?
Fixes must be made.
Right, I'm gonna go sit over there. So I don't just fall over.
Why does my spirit box glow? Why did that happen? What is Elizabeth dead? Is she freaking dead? She better not be dead.
Scott, nobody can
What?
answer these questions.
I know, but it helps me cope.
Can you cope more quietly?
Yes, but only if you ask nicely.
How dare you ask Martin to do anything nice?
Uh-huh.
Right. So, until somebody has any indication or makes any progress on returning to the Nexus,
Well, that's what Athena's going to go do. She's going to sit down so she doesn't just fall over when she goes to her mind palace.
great, excellent.
Athena said that in third person.
Well, no,
Uh.
she said I'm going to go sit over there because his dad
I
said she
know.
could go. So
I know.
that was Karish reiterating.
I know. It's just having me funny because Martin responded.
Scott, collect Elizabeth's clothes.
Okay. Scott's gonna go collect Elizabeth's clothes awkwardly.
There's not dust. Like, she hasn't been incinerated, has she?
This
There's no
depends.
ashes
When
in
is the
there?
last time these were
Depends.
washed?
I don't know. I should have specified ashes.
Has she washed these in the past year?
Scott,
Yes.
I don't know what kind of perception you have of Elizabeth as to why or how that could even be a question you would have about her. But clearly, if you're asking it, you have misinterpreted something about the woman.
I've misinterpreted her being here.
Well, that's not a misinterpretation. She's not here. Answer the question, are there
Where is
ashes
she?
inside the clothes?
No, there's not ashes.
Okay, so we can rule incineration off of the list.
There's a list?
Yes.
Of course there's a list.
Do the clothes smell strange? And don't immediately say yes, they smell like an old woman. Do they
They
smell
like
like
mothballs and lotion.
do they smell like chemicals? Do they smell like
Scott's
electricity?
just gonna go like Patrick. Scott's just gonna hold up the clothes and go like sniff.
They smell like Elizabeth.
They smell like old woman.
Okay, that probably eliminates
Honestly, for Elizabeth, it very well could be chemicals.
It's probably herbal smelling. With some
Yeah.
herbs.
that probably rules out electrification.
Marden, this is
What?
Harry. I watched Elizabeth's body vanish. It faded away before my very eyes.
Yes, I've seen it do that on multiple occasions.
Did it take her clothes with her before?
Not that I can remember, though I would not be surprised if I've forgotten.
Okay.
There are many strange creatures in this world, Hannah, many of which are capable of even stranger things.
I
I
am
would not,
well aware.
I would not be surprised if one of them happened to transport you without your clothes.
There. There's not much we can really do now until Athena gets back. I hate
Yes, I would
waiting.
like to know what that orb was. It's unlike anything I'd ever encountered.
I don't even know what happened in there.
Very strange things. That thing is dead, whatever it was.
Good.
You know,
Deserves to be dead and buried in the dirt.
maybe something like that. I don't know. I wasn't entirely interested in destroying it since it initially harbored no ill will towards us and just wanted to escape this universe, but then it pulled us
Why
into the
does that
UPF.
matter? It would just cause havoc in another.
Well, yes,
Because
but another that's out of my reach and
it
out
would
of the people.
eventually become our problem.
That's
Better to stop the
possible.
problem now than make it a problem later.
There is some merit to that, but I reckon that a whole nother universe as a playground would satiate it for some time, far longer than
Maybe
we
you
will.
should think about why Elizabeth was trying to stop it.
But that's because Elizabeth is a better person than I am.
Maybe you should learn.
Oh, I've learned. You should have seen me in my prime.
What?
Tina,
Hmm.
Yes.
Yay.
you're back in your room.
Yay. Does it look messed up?
No,
Okay, good.
looks exactly the same.
Can she find her door?
Yeah.
So she's going to go to her door and go out the door.
Okay. You go out into the Nexus. Vortex is not there.
Vortex? Gonna kind of look around the up and down the halls.
Hello.
Hi,
You're back.
I am. Yes.
It's nice to see you again.
Oh, thank you. I would say the same to you, but can't really see you, I guess.
I can't see you either.
Then how do you know I'm back?
I can feel you.
Weird. So how have you been?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. How's
I can
your
almost
mother?
walk.
Oh. Could you not before?
I didn't have legs before.
How did you get legs?
I grew them.
Are you like a frog?
What's a frog?
Never mind. How's your mother doing?
She's upset.
Oh. Isn't she always upset?
Yes, but this is about something different.
Oh. Is your father still in pain?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're trying to figure out why.
You still don't know his name or your mother's name,
Mo-
right? Like other than
Mother said that her creator wants her dead.
who's her creator?
She didn't say.
Oh. I don't think I know either.
I have to go now.
Is Vortex coming? Do you know where he's at?
Oh, Athena, thank God. And Vortex
Hey,
comes
we're-
running up from behind the other side of you. He's covered in like soot.
I am so sorry.
Yeah,
Well, not
it's
really.
okay.
Kind of. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing. Yeah. I'm doing.
I
You got your door back.
yeah. I couldn't get back when I first tried though.
Yeah. I had to lock them,
Lock who?
the doors.
Which doors? Like everyone's doors?
All of them.
Or why?
Well, come with me real quick. He grabs your hand and starts taking you through the hallway, and that's when you notice this hallway is longer than it was the other time when you were just here. In fact, he takes you out of the antiverse section, and he just keeps going.
There's
and he
more than
stops.
6 doors here.
Yeah. The doors are back.
Good. Yes.
All of them.
That means
Well, almost all of them, but
what, did a section not come back or
no, sections came back. Just Weston's didn't.
why would his not come back?
I don't know. I suppose he didn't make it.
Yeah, but he should still have a door.
You're right. Yeah. I at some point I'll find out.
I feel like that's something your bosses should inform you of.
Yeah.
Like that
I'm-
feels like an important detail.
You're right. I probably should. And I'm sorry, 1 second. Vortex just disappears.
Okay. What section is she in currently? Is there
Universe
any
1.
sort of okay. 1A or 1B?
1A.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference.
There's a big difference.
I know there's a difference. I just don't know what that difference is between the. I mean, I know one was with Weston, one was without, but I don't know which one's which. It's fine.
Oh,
After a few
you'll
minutes,
learn.
Vortex comes back. All right. Sorry. Had to.
Where'd you go?
Um. Uh. I got to talk to a bunch of forces for a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was scary. I know where Weston is now. Um.
Oh,
He's.
why doesn't he have a door?
Because he's one of them now.
Is that a good thing?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But yeah.
Why
all
did you have to talk to them? You're not.
Because I'm the representative of the Nexus.
Oh, I guess it'd be hard for doors to talk.
You should probably go though.
Why?
They're going to be looking in pretty soon. Is there a reason you came back? Or did
I
you,
had to. Yes, actually, yeah.
did you want to talk to me?
Yes, but well, first I had to make sure you were okay because we kind of all got blown out of the Nexus,
Yeah.
which was weird.
It was. It was very weird.
Was there anything left?
No. Of what?
The monster, like.
No, it's gone. It's dead now.
Are you sure it's dead?
Yes.
What happened to Elizabeth?
It it killed her mind. It did what I did to Andrew.
But Andrew still has a body. Her
Does she
body's
not?
gone. No. Her clothes are there, but she's not there unless she's off running around naked somewhere.
Oh no. Oh.
Vortex, what's wrong?
Did I tell you about the parts of being before?
I don't think so.
There's the body, there's the
Mhm.
soul, the mind, there's
Mhm.
the spirit, and there's the essence. The body is
monster
the
didn't
physical
have
form,
it.
the soul is and the mind are intrinsically linked. That's what gives the body life. The spirit is where power comes from.
Mhm.
And the essence is what defines a person's existence. Usually what happens, or at least what I've learned, is when an essence is destroyed, the person they destroyed no longer exists and never had. Or at least that's how it normally works. What appears to have happened is the monster destroyed her essence, but luckily it didn't erase the fact that she existed.
Luckily.
If that was the case, then you would not be here asking me where Elizabeth is right now.
I know, I get that, but
Elizabeth
don't.
no longer exists. Not in the same way that you being in the antiverse doesn't exist. Like, there is nothing left of her in all of existence or non-existence. Or at
You
least
still have
that
a
version
door
of
then?
her. No. He just starts messing with the key around his neck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. I should have fucking told her when I had the chance. Maybe it wouldn't have ended like this. Maybe we could have done more research or something.
Vortex wraps his arms around you, holds you close.
She'll just kind of like not really put her hand. She'll just kind of hold her hands to herself, but like lean in
Yeah. He just
and just
puts
cry.
his head on your shoulder. I'm sorry.
How am I supposed to tell everyone else?
I don't know.
She'll pull away and kind of wipe her eyes. It seems stupid now, but I have one more question.
Anything.
How Elizabeth and Martin got in here.
From what I saw, Martin's father let them out.
He knows Dyer.
What?
I asked him how he knew about the Nexus and if he'd been to the Nexus, and he said, yeah. He met the Guardian, and he said it was Dyer.
I will figure that out, but you should go back.
No, I should.
He'll walk you back to your door.
How could I use magic in here?
The monster.
What do you
It
mean?
being in here broke some rules.
I'm sure Office is happy about that.
They're in a meeting.
Well, maybe they wanted us. I'll see you soon.
Ethan? And then you open your door.
She'll give him a quick peck on the cheek before going in.
Love you.
Love you too.
And Athena wakes up.
Athena, you're back. What did you find?
She'll just kind of like curl up.
Everyone is just looking at you expectantly.
Yeah. She curls up, like holding her knees to her chest.
I was gonna go over and put a hand on her shoulder. What did you find?
I assume Martin's kind of standing there watching too.
More or less.
Okay. She'll look over at Martin and be like, "I'm so sorry."
About what? What?
She's gone.
What?
Yes, I'm aware.
No, she's gone. We can't bring her back. It's like she doesn't exist at all, anywhere.
What does that mean?
What do you mean by that?
What the fuck does it sound like? It means she's gone. It's like she never existed. We just have
What?
our memories of her.
What happened to her?
The monster destroyed her essence, which I guess means that if that's gone, you're gone. You don't exist. And most of the time when that happens, people don't remember you. We're lucky, I guess, to remember her.
Scout's gonna get down, like on his knees next to Athena, like in the same kind of position. So she's just worse than dead.
She doesn't have a door. She doesn't have a mind.
She's just gone.
I think anybody looking at Martin would see nothing really changes about his face. It's kind of always bearing that grimace that he's infamous for. And that's still there, and it remains unchanged, but he's just kind of staring now at nothing in particular. His eyes are glassy. And
I'm sorry.
no, you're good. You go ahead.
So she's just gone? That's it?
Yeah.
Is Martin's family still there?
Yeah, they're all watching solemnly.
Staring.
He's gonna go over to one of them. Did you punch Mortimer?
Yes.
Hannah.
She walks over to him, who probably kind of flinches away. She walks over to him. Give me something to shoot.
He just gestures at one of the walls.
She puts her shotgun at it and just starts unloading, just using as many shells as she can.
Martin is just kind of absent-mindedly, just kind of like tapping the trigger of his shotgun before he finally just replaces it in its harness along his back. And then he inhales rather deeply through his nose. Turns around, looks at Mortimer. What's Mortimer? What's going on with him right now?
Well, he's got a bruise on his face.
Every one of your family is quiet. They have a solemn look on their face. Mortimer, which is your oldest brother, just has his head in his hands.
Yeah, Martin looks at Mortimer, then looks at each of them in turn. I think I should be going now.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, and yeah, Martin begins to walk away. We came down some stairs, right? We're in the basement or
Yes.
something. Yeah, as he gets to the base of the stairs, he turns around. He looks back at Athena and just still face relatively unchanged. He just nods slowly at her and then looks at Hannah, who is either presumably out of shells or is still unloading her shotgun.
She is out of shells, but she is still firing the gun.
Thinking, yeah.
Just pulling the trigger.
Yeah. Then he looks at Scott. And then before walking up the stairs to leave, actually, it looks like he takes a breath to say something, but then he turns and then just, walks back up the stairs.
And what are Athena, Scott, and Hannah doing?
It is now just slumped against the wall, next to next to the I don't know what to call it. Just because it's made of stone, right?
Yeah.
It's not really a hole or anything.
Matthias is going to walk up to Athena and looks at Scott and Hannah too. And I think it would be best if you left. For everyone.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. What?
I know. Scott's gonna try to help Athena up to her feet, if she lets him.
Yeah, she'll let him. The nod that Martin gave was a kind of like I don't know, like a hey, let's go kind of nod, or just acknowledgement.
I think it was just, maybe an acknowledgement.
Yeah, she'll let Scott kind of stand her up. Does he still have the clothes, or are the clothes like on the ground somewhere?
He's still at this point. After you said what he said, he is now tightly gripping onto them.
Does he have like all of her stuff then?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Athena doesn't know where she's going because she doesn't know where she's at, honestly. I have no memory of this place. But she's gonna give Mordecai kind of one last questioning look, but it's not as drastic because she's still kind of processing her own grief. Kind of I still have questions. I don't, and just start kind of mindlessly walking up the stairs.
As Scott's kind of leading her along up the stairs, gonna look over to Hannah and pretty much nod for her to come along. She begrudgingly just slowly stands up and just starts walking up the stairs behind Scott and Athena.
All of you leave the Montague estate. Martin, do you wait for them?
No.
I figured not.
You just get into your van as soon as you get out there and drive away.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, we're going to
Hmm.
end this session of Monster of the Week. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, damn.